Are we on? Yep. Hello and welcome, y'all. I'm Akula here to show you more. What is going on? Oh, okay. A sunfish frenzy has begun and yeah, no, I did not read that properly. Where? What? Oh yeah, my water can is down the hole. You know, when doing that, I didn't think that far ahead, did I? So I don't think it'd be done on this day. Oh well. Just in case I haven't got any lying around. Throw the rest in the bucket. Let's go get some fishies. Yeah, let's get some fishies. Yeah, that's the most typical thing I've ever done. I'll think that far ahead. That'd be too much thinking. You know, I like how in racetrack games they show you like the track, and every time I see that, I think I will not remember after the second turn anything. You know. I think one of my first gameplays is I mainly did fishing to really get me the pennies. It worked pretty well actually. Wasn't it like a different fish? Yeah, it was. I did find what I was looking for. There's literally like a fish in Australia that does this in like the creeks, the saltwater creeks, or not really creeks, rivers. I'm like thinking, you guys are right there. Like, did they jump out like that? I think it's lightning, maybe. That's what it was that did that. It was something that, like, really legitimately just jumps out of the water like this, but it moves like upstream or downstream. They do. And it's like when they do that, you can easily actually fish them. I think they move around when the tides are, or someone at least told me at one point where some of the best fishing times around that one area was. Oh, I got all the fish. Okay, now I feel really bad. One of the best fishing times around that area was this one after the tides change. I think mainly to get those too. It was one fish that it was. I'm good for round fishing, just not doing it, you know. It's probably the best example, best thing I can tell you. Didn't I have an? Oh, I guess it is an ice sword, isn't it? I can't see. You know, it's just the like the white against the light brown. It's a bit too close. Yeah, trying to get one cup at a time ready to go. And I've come to the realization that for some reason with the cakes, it's not displaying, that you need chocolate ganache, and it's kind of annoying. And I don't expect someone to be able to figure that puzzle out. And they do, well, congratulations. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do about it because for some reason it did it somewhere, it shows somewhere else. But it also might come down to the problem that it has more than one. I don't know, I can do what's do a template fix, you know what I mean? possibly. I can always actually, you know what, I have an idea. I can actually see if I can tell it to also put chocolate on top, chopped chips on top, then we will be able to, hopefully it will show up. I need to remember this, okay? That might be a solution. It'd be really cool too. It makes sense, you know, like you put chopped chips on the top of things. Can't wait till we actually put coconut in the game, then I can actually put coconut top of the Lemingtons. You know, that's like a later one. I think the coolest thing about the game would just be like adding things in would be so much more exciting than any other game I've done so far. I guess adding in art was really cool as well. I guess I'd be doing both, so that'd be really exciting. I do have other art like sandwiches and all that that needs to be added into that game. Like you have meat and everything like that. You got, and also like cheese. Because I don't want. I think yeah. I feel like they would have access to cheese, you know, but it'd be more on the more expensive end rather than cheap. Because basically their neighbours are the farmers that of that kind of farm. So, and then probably eggs will probably be really decently cheap. I want to get rid of all these logs. They're annoying. And chat at the same time. Oh. Yeah, I think that might be the best way. I gotta remember the chopped chips, man. I'm gonna actually add flakes in there, but the problem is I don't have the space to calm them in my little hole of a house. And also, I need to figure out how to get the gear to make it more efficient. Eventually, once I get more than like 80 square meters of space, I want to actually make a machine or semi-manual machine for a couple of things, especially for like doing up my yarn. So make it into a function thing that functions for me, you know, because a lot of times if you buy yarn that isn't straight from the shop, it is like in a functionality that works a lot better for the user, for the person, for that person, which is usually for dyeing and all that. They put it in a different format, and I guess that's how you have to do it too for when you're physically making it as well. It's been annoying that one that got undyed wolf hasn't got any at the moment, but I hope they do bring that back because I really like the idea of getting undyed. Yeah, and I'm glad they got some. Why is this tree stump just stopping me from getting half my farm? Or I guess 10% of my farm. It's not that bad. I will make it sound that bad. Ow. Oh, I forgot to release my chickens. Well, I am a very nice pet owner, you know. Yeah, now they're like, you kept us inside all day long. I mean, you guys can go out for 5 seconds if you wish. Oh, yes, this is the one after them. It's not that hard. And I bet the other dude's closed now anyway. Damn. Bloody hillbillies. Like I didn't get that many potatoes. I got a whole ton of fish instead. Oh, hang on. I might need one of those fish. There you go. This one will be clean. Oh my god, tulip. So we got our plant matter in there. Or stuff that goes that might be needed somewhere else, you know. Get a potato. Potatoes. Bad boys. What am I doing? Sleepy times is not now. I guess it might be now actually. Oh. Escape. Oh yeah, I like how we just like not have any relationship with these people, you know? We didn't really talk to them today. Wow. I'm so nice. Been lovely. Oh, there's a sign right there, you know. We got a plan. A daffodil, isn't it? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. I like how now I remember the name of it. That happens a lot, you know. Ooh, I can deliver you that tomorrow, mate. Let's go for the trash. Hello, people. I'm here to chat. Even if you're half on the piss, man. Hey, man, what's up? I would like to assume you guys are not on the piss. Hello. Well, actually, you got the full Spain to turn it into actual cloth. Pretty cool, man. I feel like, I do like that. Cloth is like, cloth in its own way has its benefits over just using yarn. Oh, hey, man. My water can better be wet tomorrow. Oh, sorry. I know it seems a bit better to me. Yeah, if you got the skills and equipment to turn into actual cloth, that's pretty cool. But like, I feel like with cloth, you can end up with more wastage, but also cloth doesn't have holes in it as much, and it takes less time. I feel like if you do it properly. I don't know. There's benefits for it all. But I guess you can make something about holes in it as well. But I guess usually, oh yeah, it's a lot easier to make yarn thicker, you know what I mean? Over, oh, better close the door. In case we actually have boxes, I don't know. Some parts of Australia you do. Well, I guess sometimes you get the wild dogs as well. I think it smells raining. Oh, okay, good. Been on. Put my sailing knife back here. Excuse me? I'm trying to get this cool badass recipe. Oh, radish salad. Fishing, level 3. Yeah. Ooh, farming, level 6. I probably should have went down to the mine life. Mine life, gotta go and do some mining. I'll probably go into... Good, my water can be... Who the hell are you? I don't know who you are, but what are you doing here? Empty cave thing. Well, I want to turn it into a mushroom land. Mushrooms. I like the idea of growing mushrooms too. They're really cool. I mean, there's like even cooler ways to grow mushrooms than what this dude is telling us. Personally, if you guys ever like want to grow mushrooms, go a type of mushroom like the oyster mushroom that is edible, that can go up, that can go like out, so you can build it upwards. So the oyster mushroom generally goes like out towards, hello guys. So the oyster mushroom goes out like a tree branch from like holes in like, what I did was got a bucket, there's food buckets, and I added a hole in the side for the mushrooms to go outside, and they worked. I did grow some, and I turned that out from, you know, having old mushrooms, some fresh mushrooms, and it actually ended up turning out to, I guess, break even because you're recycling the old ones, and I can't really use the old ones, you know. I probably ended up more too when you count the old ones as waste, because I did put some fresh ones in there in case I needed to. But the old ones were really good at, you know, adding to the waste in that. I don't know if the fresh ones were the ones that were good, but either way, it was still like, it made something, you know. Can't deny that. I think the location wasn't very good for them, so they didn't turn out the best, but I mean, they weren't worse. They were still like edible and everything like that. You know, but they weren't like the best. Like, they're still like at least, no, they weren't like the best, but you know, they were still good. And I think that, like I said, that came down to too much sun in my location. So I do need a little bit of sun, but not too much sun. You need to find a balance. Oh my god. Running around in front of this dude's shop. I wouldn't mind to see him dunk. Dunk on the door. My pickaxe probably was stabbed through the door. Give me back my watering can. I might as well do the... Oh, I don't have the... I was thinking I might as well do the hoe, but I might as well keep my pennies. Everything should be fine. Hang on. Maybe I did my math really well. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, I have a situation where I could do like the coolest things ever and then feel like, and then don't remember how to do it, and then 5 minutes later be like, I can make this thing better. You know? This is my life. And my problems. Look. Oh, I did, big turtle. I haven't told you guys this, but I put in a whole ton of potatoes in the garden over the last couple of weeks. So both in bags and in the garden bed itself. I put sand and fertilizer in there, so that I and new dirt as well. So hopefully they go really well. That was really cool to do that. Grow some potatoes. Oh yeah, we need to make strawberry jam. God, these people out there who's like, what are you doing to make strawberry jam? Here you go. I don't want to eat the bloody thing. I want to make strawberry jam out of it. Yeah. Right, isn't it? Look at my little dog. I need to teach you how to round up sheep, mate. Here's my brown water collie. Wants to come out of my bucket now. They all do. I've summoned them. All the doggies. I ended up finishing another one too. That was really cool. Oh yeah, I still haven't had I want to get Chinese since I have the money to. Swings out pork. It's cool. It's from this really cool place up in. Oh, a bit of an annoying spot to get to from me, but it's still like I can get there, you know. It's basically the corner of like the suburb next to me that I don't go to because it's just so far out of the way. Hello, mate. You're the man, dude. Yeah, no, that's probably something I will actually save my life. Oh yeah, I have to do early voting stuff as I open up soon too. I forgot to tell my sibling that. I thought it will open up soon. Basically, this one feels like the decision to where your country gets effed or not is worse than it was last time. I think it was just as bad. It's always been kind of bad. I guess it's basically like if your country gets. It feels like more these days. It's basically like voting has become the decision where your country gets effed for those amount of years or effed to the less. But effed to the less is a lot better than really effed. You know, it's not become. Yeah, that's how it used to be. Like, by the sound of it, a lot of people talk. Oh, hang on. I haven't bought my parsley. You know what I mean? It feels like. I might as well do some mining on my here. There's a big difference these days between the two between the governments, and it's just like these days it feels like you choose between one that will probably do an alright job and one that probably will fuck you over, or if you over, you know. I guess that's the common climate. For Australia, this is like, yeah, these buggers really F you over. That'd be cool. You know, I could probably buy a new sword. Yeah, I need the pickaxe. There we go. I need the thing that I almost spoke through someone's door with. Or probably did, ideally, if I was actually just tapping, be like, boom. Let me in! I need my water can. Is it worth just knocking through these guys or not? Nah. Let's just go down to the next floor. I have boots on, don't I? Yeah, I do. I'm like looking at my fancy boots and like, they look cool. The leather boots. Of course my boots look cool. If you screw me, I don't know what to do with you. I think that, again, I can understand you as someone who is against like a lot of general, especially when you count big companies, like you can do ethical farming. It's just that, again, people just choose, or companies especially, don't choose not to. People can farm this way, and people do farm this way in a much more better way than big companies do. When you commercialize farming, and to the extent that we have these days, ethics goes out the window, just like every other business but commercialization. I guess commercialization is not the bad part. Privatization and giving these people a thin line to always get to. You know, that idea of, oh, you're going to make a new profit. Yeah, you can still make money. You don't need to make a profit. But yet that attitude has come through in multiple areas of businesses, and then it's just like, F you, basically. If all you want to do is make a profit, you have to try even harder too when someone else wants to make a profit from you. Like, eventually, as a farmer, you have to buy stuff from a company that wants to make a profit. And that's what situation you want into, because apparently they just want, for some reason, want to make a profit every single year. I guess, yeah, I do know the reason why. There's like pretty bloody laws that make them have to do that. And then you got hungry dickheads as well. Come on with that. But it is like, basically, there's a lot more than just, oh, companies can stop being dickheads. It is basically some dickheads deciding a law and then just chuck it in for and just do it. I think that's probably, I don't know exactly if that's more America's problem or universal as well. But basically that is what has happened with that puppet idea. Which is like a terrible way to do a business. Why on earth would you want to make a profit every single year to do a business? You know, I mean, that seems like so bad, especially since from a cafe perspective, or you know, from a perspective of a business that you as a person have. If you're richer, I'm richer, basically. So I don't want you to be poor. I want you to be richer. You know, you as the average Joe. Seeing these companies want to make you poor, it annoys me. I don't know why cafes aren't more like up the hill, or you know, restaurants or businesses that have to rely on you as the average Joe to be richer aren't more angry. Or we just don't hear it. I don't know. Maybe we just don't hear it about it. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they are more angry than we think they are. I've never been able to. I don't know about the combat here. Like, it's not heavily like needed to be good, but it's never been. Wait, don't. Oh, I guess it's too late. Pick off. Bye. Adios. So, goodbye. See you next week. Trying to think of a slang one I could say too. Australian slang. I think there is. See you later. Oh yeah, see you later, Gator too. But I think that's just the same, maybe. But there is I think there is a slang one that I can't think of. Australian slang. I wonder how many slang words is gonna get lost in the next couple of years. I mean, there's a lot that's already lost in a way too, which is kind of sad in its own way, I guess. But that's just how it goes. This iron. I might as well eat this cave carrot. And first tab. Oi, you get away from me, you bloody goddamn fly. Just like some flies in real life, they bite. Those flies that do bite are like so annoying. I think, trying to think. Oh, it's getting late. Whoops. We have to make our way back to the lands. Leave the mines, yes. I feel so slow. My feet are so slow. Gonna collapse in my house probably. There's a prize. Oh, my inventory's full. Damn it. Two prizes. Are you kidding me? This is teasing me now. They should be fine. Hopefully foxes don't live in this land. Sleepies. Okay. Hopefully chicken has got off. Ah, wakey time. Oh, make sure there's nothing decent on TV now. Okay. Oh, the flower dancing. Oh, bloody hippies. I'm playing a very isolated farm, dude. Life today. Oh, did I forget to water my plants? No, I did not. What am I about? There we go. Did do that. Oh yeah, my inventory is like full to the brim. Throw that in there. Here, I might need that. I don't know. And I'm gonna need that eventually, those wedge mushrooms. Oh, I got a small decoration plant. Ooh. Where can we put you? There we go. It looks half dead already. I guess it might look alright. It's just got, what is it called? Yellow flowers or yellow tips on it. There was one Australian plant that, and also one that's actually oddly enough does the opposite pattern that is there close to Australia where it's basically yellow and then green, but there's also the yellow and then green. I can't remember which one is the native Australian one, which is fun. But there is like one that does that. What do we have to? Oh yeah, we got that. I'll chuck this in there too. And put that in there. Okay, now we will go. Oh, there we go. Cauliflower. Yeah, we gotta go down this way. Knock out all these baby seeds. This keeps getting in my way. Bad baby trees. Oh yeah, we're gonna carve a path to that cave, don't we? Whoops. Well, this full dirt looks a bit dry, you know? You gotta make sure that dirt doesn't get too dry out. I mean, that's a good rule of thumb if it gets too dry out. We had this pot a little while back in the garden where it was really hard to get the dirt out because it's just like solid as they come, you know? Like, basically the texture of dried out clay, you know? It was basically really hard to get out. And probably it was like so dusty too. Like most of the time, you don't want your dirt to be that dusty. Like you usually tell when dirt is like too dusty, like when dirt really dried out. Like put on a mask or do it. Make sure you at least just do like anything with dirt outside, you know, or in a well ventilated area. Basically, make sure you at least aren't in an airtight room. Just doing stuff in general with that kind of with dirt and everything like that. But if you really get dusty and all that, where you can actually see it in the air, like you have to at least to get probably a well ventilated area or outside. Or put a mask on too when it gets really bad. And what is this about? I've never seen this thing before. What is this thing? Is that the giant? Is that the dehydrate mushrooms? I don't know. Wouldn't mind doing that one day. Doing mushrooms like that. But I really like the idea of like filling them upwards. That is Wednesday, yeah, so I get to do the garden tomorrow, yeah. Hello, you little rascals. Where's the third one? I know I can count. Oh, there's the third one. Yeah, I think they're still fighting. Look at it, and there it is. Oh, I think I should make a silo. What do I need for that? Like, I've got to bring every single bit of wood and stone over bed. Ooh, look at those 5 digits over there, man. I think I need to bring all this as well. I think I should have enough to be able to. I never remember this, and there's no way of being like could go through the wiki, but you know, I'm lazy as they come. I'm not gonna do that. That's my opinion. Like, I definitely get the appeal of games where you have to go out and do your own research, but sometimes some games you gotta, you know, keep it within the game. Like, there's certain things like that where you can have it in the game. Oh yeah, I can still get this stuff. Oh yeah, I'm being a parsley. I totally remember to do that. Yep. Someone's gonna get a gift today if I'm not too late. Where is this bloody lady? Don't tell me they're not on today. Bloody hillbillies. No, that dude's just sitting literally in the basement. I have been raised around floodlands too much to want to think about a basement. Okay. I want a silo, lady. I don't have time to think about someone else's schedule. I barely think about my schedule. Oh, hello, person. Uh, here is your bloody parsnip thing. I don't know. Cauliflower? Oh, you want a cauliflower? I thought you wanted parsnip. Oh, this is Wobbin. Well. Judy, which one was that one? I think that one was either the other redhead lady or I think the other redhead lady, wasn't it? More flowers to pick up on the lands. Running around. I just one day get a horse, can I? Patch, what are we gonna do about these wild buggers? Can't figure out which ones are which. Well, I guess it's getting a cauliflower. Oh, we only have one. Oh, well, that's annoying, isn't it? Oh, we might as well bring the parsnip, bean, and cauliflower over that way. And make the little buggers happy. Yeah, well, I'm not going to sound insane at all talking about the little buggers and being isolated in my little hole. Think, oh yeah, I forgot that other people exist in this town, you know? This is just, I'm just preparing you guys for this is how I'm gonna play the game. My dude's gonna be antisocial. Oh, I guess antisocial is a bad word. I guess typically, that's probably the most neurodiverse, typical neurodiverse stuff. Yay, give me rewards. Boost, fast and go. Weight by at least 10%. Ooh, that's for the OP dogs. Should have bought some eggs. I meant to get like 5 good shiny. I better be keeping my parsnips, but too late now. I should have thought about it sooner. I was watching a video where someone did a meme, or I guess, yeah, a meme about it, where it's basically like, Stardew Valley, a nice little playful game until you get to the point where it's just like, I need this to fulfill this bundle. This is the last time I can get this fish. I think it was, yeah, something like that. Move out of my way. I mean, we've all been there, let's be honest here. At least all those don't become down to the season. Yeah, it's basically, I'll have to wait till next year if I don't do this now. Yeah. I living in the mine life, going back down to the mines. Unless there's ladies here, I don't think they are. Bloody hillbillies. Dude, can I put an order down so your wife can do a job tomorrow? When they are usually working? If I want to request a job. Don't want to buy things, I want to request a job. Don't know why that's so hard. I can get how you'd be like, it's too weird. Accepting jobs with me on my days off. You know, I should have said this to someone, but this someone was like, basically saying that self-employment, you get no days off. But also with self-employment, you get days off when you want days off as well. And it's also basically like you put as much ambition in there as you wish, you know. Thinking of what would be a cool business idea for doing stuff in person. If it's if it's not really much to do with the game, it's not any game stuff, is to do like embroidery on people's things. Oh, little fly dude. Can't you be like the other flies who just you go and live in a straight line just cause, I don't know, they're like so committed to living a straight line life. I'm ruining its babies. That's what it gets. Oh, shiny stuff. Ah, if babies can live there. This dude is trying to eat my feet, trying to nibble on my toes. I don't like that, you know. That hurts. This is why I got my good leather boots. Um, escape. Well, will give me more than shit all energy. I'm so used to one copy at a time as well. I've played it so many times that I'm really like pressing the tab button to change the spot again. You know, I never put that down, did I? There's so many things I missed, okay? Maybe I'll fix the only thing I think that's, you know, the most important thing to fix in that first demo, because I've bloody had to fix it like 10 times, is making sure you can weed the Westbees. is probably the most important thing. Where's a way down? I need my ladder life, there we go. I'm living life with the ladder. Hey, get in my pockets. I have magical powers that let things float straight into my pockets. Ooh. Oh, you can feel all the fancy coal stuff, isn't it? I didn't get it last time. I was too busy trying to run back home. So the phantoms don't get me. I don't know why. You know, I stay up past midnight all the time and I don't get tired. I mean, I guess one of my energy went out of my collapse, but hey, you know, demons must come and get me. Eat my whole Spanish. Yeah, I probably should. Oh no, I need one more hole. I need one more hole to get. I knew when those bastards were hanging around. Oh, good. Before I go down my hole, I need to go knock out some barrels. Oh yeah, I barely have space. Don't need that. Ooh, carrot seeds. I like the sound of that. Oh, I can't bloody glow them until. Oh, hang on. I have 3 more days to glow them. Do I have pots on me? Yes, I do. I'm gonna shove them into my dirt when we get back. There's supposed to be like wild type of lambs. I'm pretty sure there's a type of carrot too. It's named to Australia. But there's like a lot of lambs and potato like ones. Don't know if they're from the family themselves. It could be. It's really hard to tell sometimes. There we go. I planted them all in the dirt. There you go, Doug. There's some love for you. Oh, extra. The mighty extra. Well, at least extra's not planting to get revenge. Extra the immortal dog. Yeah, I was trying to play that and it's just like, oh, too laggy on the little computer. I mean, I guess it makes sense now the computer was getting a bit laggy. Because this is a bit of a downgrade, this little laptop is. There we go. Now, that lady better be in a little hut today, man. Then the trees go back onto the land. Oh yeah, got the started to play the clean folk one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have played it for you guys as a demo, but I will play it for you guys for later if I haven't. Basically, it's like typical like settlement builder like windmill and all that, but this is like set in a more prehistoric time, I guess, in a way, and also set in Scotland, I think. Yeah, it's meant to be based around the Scotland environment, so that was interesting as well. Might as well keep my potatoes. So yeah, it'd be really interesting when I get to show you guys that game. I've got a lot on my list to show you guys, don't I? Okay, where's the white chicken? Oh, there it is. Yeah, you think the white one would be less camouflage, wouldn't you? Oh, better than be able to get back in. Or feel kind of bad if they can't get back in and they die out here. It seems like a possibility. They might never forgive me if I do that too. They're like, how dare you betray our trust like that? Yeah, I think a really cool thing to think about one day too if we did market stuff is do like the embroidery on the go, so basically the surface as well. Because then there's like a one that you can do with bit of speed, which is always pretty interesting. Yes, I'm meant to talk to this lady. It's locked. It's locked. Oh, it's because I stuffed that dancing. No. Guys, what am I gonna do about the dancing, you know? How are you guys going in here? Oh, okay, bye. There's some kind of like saddening to not be able to do some of these games as easy without doing outside research. I guess I might as well go to the dance. Up there, why? Not go to the dance. Also, been pleasing me now. Oh yes, this is a lovely bridge. Oh, hello people. Yeah, you would. Hang on. There's like 3 redheads in this town. What? You're the other person, huh? I can't remember which one it was. Shit. uh, I'm surprised there's so many people the same age in this town. Oh, you're bloody Judy, aren't you? Well, I can't go fishing while this fan is on, so hello, people that probably is about my age or meant to be about my age. Yeah, sure, let's start. I'm just gonna get some water while you guys watch this. How long have we been recording for? This will probably be the last day, yeah. Something. That I must be really bored to be watching. Alright. Dog, you get lovely pets. What do we got on the winner? Sleepies. Cookout kit. Ooh, cool. Alright, y'all. Bookseller is in town today. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to check out What's Outside on Steam and Itch, and also check out Bushdog on Itch as well. And keep an eye out for one copy at a time. Ha! I can do math. I counted right with my potatoes. I think it was these ones I did not count very well. So thank you all for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all next time.